Yeah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Right now we will continue our English subject. The material today is about reading by using midwifery reference. Okay, so as a midwife, of course, we have responsibility. We have obligation to give the best management for our client, to give the best caring for our client. And we know we have so many variety of our client, from the pregnancy, labor, postpartum, childbirth, child or newborn, and then we have under 5, and we have a contraception sector, and the other problem that we have to help so they can solve their problem. To help them with the most optimal result, we have to increase our knowledge, we have to increase our skill by many found the information from many sources. Reading is only one way, the way to increase our knowledge and our skill. Okay, what we see from these two pictures? The cat reading so fast. Okay, the cat doesn't make sure is it the material he understand or not. He just try to open to finish the page, but it seems that the cat doesn't want to make sure that he already understand or yet about the material. And what about the girl? We see that the girl is having the pen. So the girl is, after she read, she try to make resume by writing. Okay, the girl is trying to get the biggest information that she can get from the by reading and by writing. You know, reading is a process to get information, but writing is also a process to get information. So by using these two techniques, the girl get the two way to increase the information understanding in her mind. Okay. Our first material is about getting the main idea from the topic sentence or on specific information. Okay, as we know, the main idea is often expressed directly or it can be implied. You know what you mean often expressed directly? It means that it was write down into the text. So by read the text, we know what is the main idea. But sometimes it's only implied. Implied is by maybe from the picture, maybe from the short sentence that does not explain the main idea. So we can find the main idea maybe from the text, but maybe we have to find it from the implied information. Okay. And where are the main ideas we can find? It's easy to identify a main idea that is directly expressed in text. Of course, when the main idea is directly expressed in the text, we can find it easier. Then we have to look in implied information. Main ideas are often found at the beginning of paragraph. The first sentence often explains the subject being discussed in the passage. Okay, that's very often that the first paragraph or the first alinea it was explain the content of the passage. Okay, so don't ever miss the first sentence. Main ideas are also found in the concluding sentence of a paragraph. Okay, so besides in the first sentence, the main idea also we can find in the concluding. Concluding is kesimpulan. Okay, the main idea can be expressed as a summation of the information in the paragraph as well as a link to the information in the next paragraph. Okay, it can be implied through other words in the paragraph. Several sentences in a paragraph can imply the main idea by introducing facts about the topic before actually stating the topic. Okay, before the topic, we can give some case maybe, some fact maybe, and after we give the case, we get the fact, we can also find the explanation in the text. Embedded ideas can be drawn from fact, maybe reason, for example, that give hints or suggestions concerning the main idea. Maybe picture, which also can be we can draw on from the picture. This hint will be clues leading you to discover the main idea in the selected text. So never miss the fact, never miss the case, never miss the picture. while reading. Okay. Okay, let's try this passage below to see if you can pick out the main idea. Okay, let's see the main idea of this text. Okay, too many parents, the infant crying may be mainly an irritation, especially if it continues for a long period. Okay, when the child crying, the parent try to figure it as the irritation. Okay. But crying serves important function for the child as well as the parent. For the child, crying help improve lung capacity and the respiratory system. Crying improve the lung capacity and the respiratory system. Perhaps more important, the cry serves as a signal of distress. When babies cry, they indicate that they are hungry or in pain, and this is important information for parents. So, what point is the author making in this passage? I think the point on this passage is there's so many reasons that make the baby is crying. It's not also about irritation, but maybe it's like discomfort. Okay, how about you? Can you describe what is the main idea of this text? Let's continue for the next slide. Okay. When we read some text, okay, let's try to get the answer about who the one is, or who conversation, when it happened, and where that happened, why that phenomenon is happened, and how we can figure out it. If you are able to summarize information in the passage in your own word, yeah, see, okay. If you are able to summarize the information in the passage in your own word, you have absorbed the correct main idea. Okay. When you say that you have understand the main idea, is that when you can summarize the information in the passage using in your own word. Okay. To accomplish this goal, try the step listed below after reading a short section of your textbook. Okay, how we can practice our reading technique. Okay, after read, I think you must, first one is write a short summary in your own word about what you have read. Write a short summary in your own word about what you have read. So we have to make the summary. Does your summary agree with this general topic? Okay. Okay, after we make the summary, we have to compare with the topic. Okay, is it, can you receive your summary, or you have any bargaining? You have a different argumentation with the topic. Does your summary contain the same ideas being expressed by the author? By the author. Okay, the best result of reading, it should be our summary is having the same ideas with the author idea. Okay, and then could you write a headline? Could you write a headline? Okay, your headline, your textbook subheading, your title, yeah, that would express your summary in less than 5 words. After we make summary, we compare with the author, and then we make the textbook subheading or headline using only 5 words. Is it using by 5 words? It has described our understanding about the topic. When we can pick the 5 words that we maximum in 5 words to make a headline that is suitable with the topic, that means that we have already understand the topic content. Okay. If you are able to replace your choice of a topic sentence into a question and then determine if the passage answers your question, you have been successful at selecting a main idea. Okay. Okay, this one we say that implied. Okay, implied statement. As has been we are discussing before, main idea in the text is easier to find, but sometimes in the text we cannot find the implied, the main idea. The main idea we can find in the implied. Okay, like this, yeah. Okay, what we found from this picture is a movie. The movie that started by Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. Okay, the title of the movie is What Lies Beneath. What lies beneath? What lies beneath? Yeah, what lies beneath? Lies Lies, it can mean to vocab. Lies when you tell not the truth to someone, or lies maybe when you put your body lies on the floor, okay, or you lies your body in the some alas gitu ya. Okay, so this movie have a two main idea. This movie talking about lies, about kebohongan, and also the movie is talking about uh, it seemed that the body was hiding under the wall. The body was hiding under the ground. Okay, this is about the movie. Okay, so we don't need many text to understand the text, understand this title. Okay, we can figure out the information. We can figure out the meaning of this text. Okay, what lies in it? It means the most biggest meaning is about what lying has been doing by husband to her wife, to his wife. Okay, and then we'll see it. Yeah, this picture below. The sentence is, I only want you to be happy. I only want you to be happy. But I'm just sorry it could not be with me. It's implied information. When we want to write it in text or read it in text, it's very long explanation. It can be say maybe someone want her bride to be happy, but he said that he cannot come with the bride, so she tried to stop the relation by saying this word. Okay, so as a wife, as a wife, as a woman, we can understand the meaning of this sentence is that the man doesn't want to be with the women anymore. The man want to break out. Okay. When you think you have formed the implied man idea in your own word, confirm your answer by answering this question. After we think that we know the man idea, we have to try to answer this question. Okay, it's about who, what is the main idea? That's all almost the material in the paragraph support this idea. Okay, we have the main idea in the first sentence and the summarize, but it seems that the content of the alinea doesn't support it. Okay, does every major detail support it? Does your answer provide a general idea or summary for the detail? If one of your major details talk about something else, you have to rethink the implied main idea so that is supported by all of them. Okay, so be careful to choose your main idea. If we pick which one is the main idea, of course, all the material of the text should be pointing that was the main idea. Be careful. If the material in the text doesn't support the main idea, maybe we have picked the wrong main idea. We have to try to read it again, so we can find the main idea. Okay, this one, the example of implied main statement. Okay, in this material is only one picture. What we see from this picture, okay, the one with the white shirt, he's fly. But the blue shirt, the blue kemeja, blue shirt, angry to the one with the white shirt. Okay, what is the? It's only a simple sentence. Okay, the blue one say that the others are complaining that you don't leave any coffee for anyone else. So why the white man in this fly? Because this man is drinking coffee too much, and coffee is having a caffeine. So when the man drinking coffee too much, so it means that his body contain too many caffeine. Caffeine make people is flying. Okay, okay. So the social message on this, you have to share the coffee with the others. Okay, the last one is about locating information. Okay, when you need to understand a topic, you will do some effort to find the complete answer. Of course, when we read some topic and we have a difficulty to understand the material of the topic, we should find the way. We should try to figure out what is the information in that topic. Okay, we have to find the information using the suitable source. Okay, and then decide the detailed information that you need. Decide the detailed information that you need, and then mapping what information, and then I will mapping from where information this way I will get. Okay, we should mapping the source. Yeah, and so there's two kind of source. The first one is primary source, and the second one is secondary source. What is primary source? Primary source are direct or first-hand source, like amendment from the government, like research journal from the researcher, health profile from health minister, historical document. And then secondary source is like a magazine, like literary, like a book, like television documentary. Okay, we have to decide what information that we need and with the most suitable information source that can answer our information need. Okay. Okay, pick the source or that most likely to provide information. Like this one, the example is how we can understand about the health effect of nicotine. Okay, how the what kind of problem, how big the problem that was caused by the nicotine using. Okay, how we can find the information. Okay, so I need to find the number. Where I can the number? Where I can find the number? I can find the number in the research journal. I will see the researcher find how is the number, how is the effect that found from the researcher. I need to find it. I need to try it from the research journal. Okay, and also I can try to find from the report that made by maybe health ministry, maybe by the other source, government other source. Okay, but when I need to find information how nicotine affect how nicotine or maybe the pathophysiology nicotine can disturb our health, I will try to read it from the book, not from the research journal, because I need the explanation. So you see, when we need to find the number, we can find from the source that give the number information, like research journal, like government report. But then we need to find the answer about the pathophysiology, about the way of some sickness, of some pain, of some health problem. I need to find from the book. That was the example how we try to pick, how we choose with information source that was suitable to answer our information needed. Yeah, okay, that's all our material today about reading midwifery reference. And I'm also already upload the material so you can practice your technique in reading in midwifery reference. So good luck to try it. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.